What's good word, everyone? I'm Kenny Varner, the owner of SportsBooks.com. When you go through every single team and do a video on every single team from the Power Four conferences, and then add Notre Dame, and then add 32 NFL teams, you run into teams like Mississippi State, who are starting from scratch, starting from ground zero, however you want to put it. It's weird seeing Mississippi State over 3.5 minus 165 for win total, under 3.5 plus 135 for a win total. But the truth is, well, when I talk about the win and loss total, I see a minus 165 at Bet Online. You might want to get a 4 and go under and say there's no way they're going to win 5. That's what I think the best way to go would be. We haven't pulled any triggers on this yet, but we don't even want to say who they miss in the schedule. We'll just go through the schedule with this new head coach starting from ground zero. We are starting from ground zero because the football season is here. SportsHaveBalls.com is the name of my site. So before we get into how bad Mississippi State's going to be, maybe make money against them, betting against them, SportsHaveBalls.com, you can get both the NFL and college football for one price of a handful of your bets, and you will get the whole season through all the bowl games, through the Super Bowl, and we throw in the other sports for free when you get the combo package. But do the package that's right for you, college, NFL, full season. It's all there on sportsatballs.com. To get all the content you want, YouTube, right here on YouTube, you can get all these videos will be here. All of the Power 4, all NFL preview videos will be right here at sportsatballs.com. When you do this and try to make it a job. Boom. Try. Okay. So we just got a lot going on here at sportsatballs.com. A lot of content going up on the YouTube site. Sportsatballs.com. Get your sports package deal now, as Thursday is our first play, and then we still have a game. Thursday is our first NFL play. We think we got a great advantage in that game. We also have one where we don't want the line to move, so you really want to get in quick to get that week one there. All right, Mississippi State. New head coach Jeff Levy. He's an offensive coach, as we know. They have no proven players on offense. But here's their first building block. Blake Shapen. You guys should know that. The quarterback transfer from Baylor is coming in. Why is he coming into Mississippi State during all this? I don't know, but he's going to play, and it's going to be an upgrade. They're going to be... I mean, that's the only thing that you can say that could be halfway proven. You got the top 8 defensive players gone from this team. You got the SEC leading tackler from Mississippi State gone. What do you have? You have a schedule that might produce you some wins. But let's look at this schedule. Even from day one, I look at Eastern Kentucky, FCS playoff team sometimes. Not a powerhouse, not something they should struggle with, but then they go to Arizona State, not a great team, but Mississippi State's worth. Then they come home for Toledo. Their quarterback transferred out, Toledo's. When I do a MAC, I'm not do every team in the MAC, but we will do our homework on the MAC. We love our weekday MAC. I'm not sure people want videos on MAC teams, but we're going to look at Toledo and see if they're still the upper crust that we're used to them being. Then Mississippi State hosts Florida, and like I say with Florida, you don't want them early in the season, you want them late when they're all banged up. That won't be fun. At Texas, that's going to not be great. They get an off week. At Texas, we get an off week. 2 weeks to prepare for the Dogs for Georgia. Whew. They should be well and beaten up by the time Texas A&M, Arkansas, and UMass 3 home games come in. Now, I'm down on Arkansas, but Mississippi State, to me, outside of Vandy, who is below ground zero, I just really don't see the positives coming out of Mississippi State. Then they go to Tennessee, and then they're off. Home for Missouri and at Ole Miss. By that time, they might have quit. Who knows? So when you're looking for 3.5 over is -165, I would look for that 4. I bet you can go to other books. That's why you have your Bovadas, Bet Onlines. So many books. We have them here on my website, sportsatballs.com. Get yourself as many accounts and spread your money around and be ready for the season. But over 3.5 -165 is a bet online. I think you could get an under. If you want under 3.5 plus 135, all right. But if you want the bailout, you could probably still get plus 110. Where if they do get the 4 wins, and look at their schedule: Eastern Kentucky, at Arizona State, Toledo. Most people are hoping to be 2-1, 3-0. I don't know. I think that's best case scenario for this Mississippi State team. Then Florida comes in, underdog at Texas, not going to win at Georgia, Texas A&M. So look at their wins. If you want to say Eastern Kentucky, UMass if they haven't improved. I'll try to give you Toledo and Arkansas. Where's another win coming from? Is it Florida, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, Ole Miss? I mean, maybe Florida. I don't think this team has a shot at getting the 4 wins. I might actually jump off this video and see if I can get a 4 and get them to go under 4 with the bailout 4 and get plus money at that. Because I look at, Eastern Kentucky, Arizona State, Toledo. Let's just say they go 2-1. Florida, I think that might be the one where they have to pull an upset to get to 5. So will they be 3-1? I think they can't be better than 2-2 after 4 games. And then Texas a loss, Georgia a loss, Texas A&M a loss. 2-2 at best gives them Arkansas and UMass as possible wins. They're not going to go to Tennessee and win. They're not going to beat Missouri and Ole Miss. I think this might be a pretty good, if it's at plus money under 4. If you get a 4.5 at -110, fine. I'd want the 4 at plus money. That's how I would go betting against Mississippi State here at the end of July. I think this team is at ground zero, and they got to take their lumps and have their new coach build the system. It's not about winning games right now for them. It's about getting better. So if it's about getting better, then I would want the easy teams in the middle of the schedule. Your East Kentucky, Arizona State, Toledo's. I would rather at the medium after they've got some rhythm going. Having them at the beginning, I think, is worse for them actually. So, all right, that's what we got. Mississippi State. I'm down on them. Some were neutral, some were high, some were low. This is definitely a low. All right, we're going to do every single team in the Power 4 conferences, and then we're going to throw in Notre Dame also, of course. And we're going to go through every NFL team. SportsAtBalls.com. Get your sports pick packages now. They're at the lowest prices they're ever going to be. Get your season set. And when we email picks all the time, and every time we send picks, we'll have an analysis of why with every single pick, because this is what we do here at SportsAtBalls.com. Well, all right, we'll see you in the next video, and let's make money.